gun people. Well, there's no mention of the shooter. Now, in the last shooting, we knew everything about the guy. And in this shooting, we don't know so much. So, deadly shooting, elementary school. Multiple people died after shooting at Robb Elementary School. Yep, Chris, you got here first. 15 people, 14 students, 1 teacher died. I thought they said they shot the suspect. 2 people were killed, dozens more were injured. A suspect is in custody. FBI and ATF are assisting with the investigation. We don't need the feds to assist in a separation. The feds need to stay the fuck out of Texas. How about that? Rick, you can't say that. Hey, everybody. All right, update. School shooting. So we don't have any information on a shooter. One report I heard said they found the shooter and they think they killed him. Now they're saying they have someone in custody. "14 students, 1 teacher." Lots of government there. Let's see if they're getting
killed in this shooting. A teacher killed as well, and Governor Abbott adding to that the word that the suspect.
Yeah, this guy sounds like a freaking pink panty, little lightweight in the shorts any damn way. I don't even want to hear his little weak, mealy voice. "Oh, somebody died." Okay, the 18-year-old suspect, a student at the high school, is also dead. See, I don't get it. They're saying the suspect is dead, and then another place they're saying he's in custody. A suspect is in custody, and FBI and ATF are assisting. Freaking crazy-ass news media line. They can't even get their damn lies straight. Hey, Rick, I'm here. You're at the shooting or you're here on the live? Greg Abbott confirmed he's dead. Well, they're saying he's in custody. Maybe the cops are saying he's in custody, meaning we killed him, he's in custody. They're just trying to look like they were Johnny on the spot. Salvador Ramos. Is that who it is? I don't know. See, when the other school shooting happened, it was automatically racist. There were black victims, and we knew everything about the shooter. He had a manifest. He had this. He had, memoirs. He was freaking in the KKK. I mean, we knew everything about him. Nothing on this shooter that I have found yet. Just came to chat. That weapon, what weapon? Yes, I don't know. They didn't say the weapon yet. I thought they said they entered with a shotgun or a rifle and a pistol. Where'd I see that? A rifle. It was believed that he abandoned his vehicle, entered into the school with a handgun, and may have also had a rifle. Well, why did he abandon his car? Were the cops chasing him? Did the cops let him out of freaking jail and they were chasing him? Why would he abandon his car and run into the school unless he was being chased? Once again, it's always a crapshoot when we're trying to figure out who's lying the most. Hey, gun people, 15 dead at a high school, 18-year-old shooter, but we don't know anything about him. We don't know his color. We don't know his background. We don't know his name. He's in custody, but he may be dead. Government's Johnny on the spot on this one. Let's see. Just woke up. This shit again. I know. It's freaking. Look, when you abandon morals and values and everybody's a hero and everybody's a winner and everybody's sensitive and you can't say anything bad about somebody or you hurt their feelings and then they can, cry and they need a timeout, and you have to give them a free job, and you let them crash $100 million plane, and you got the ponytail police that come out, and all in the name of fairness, you open the borders, we got fentanyl, we got illegal, I mean, all this shit, but we got $58 billion to give to Ukraine. We ain't got a problem there. We got the ability to shut down our ability to keep gas prices at $2.20 where they were at, and now they're at $4.50. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great. Freaking. Let's see. Salvador Ramos is dead. This dude is done. Is that his name? That's the second person that said that, but I can't tell if you guys are just being funny or we actually have it. They have armed officers in elementary schools. Well, maybe. So what? They have no duty to protect. Holy shit. Damn. Latest took a holy shit. That's what you call a holy shit. All right. Lick my corn, MSN. Yeah, Biden's president. You know what? I got to admit, I'm not a big conspiracy that the government's planning these and is into these and false flag and all this crap. But it does seem odd that when Biden became president, there was no more peaceful protest and the mass shootings went really fast. I mean, Trump president, peaceful protests every weekend all over the country. Biden gets president, no peaceful protests. Nobody's complaining. Nobody's having a fit. It's like, what happened? Trump's in, the border's closed, not a lot of illegals coming in, not a lot of mass shootings. Biden gets in, mass shootings, border wide open, fentanyl's out of control. Yeah, shit, man. If we just had more liberals and we could be like China, and then that would be great. Everybody would be happy, and we wouldn't have all these rich people owning businesses, and wouldn't have all these people with the freedom to own a gun and drive a car. It's all bullshit, all these people with freedoms. They're always looking for more gun control. Maybe that's what it'll take for them to go door to door and start collecting guns for the R2 to kick off. Yes, that was his name. National Review put it. Oh, so Salvador. So we don't know if he is here legal or not. Report I read, Salvador Ramos in high school. Oh, and you know what? It's funny that Biden was just about to sue the federal government for making them give free education and educate all the illegals kids that are coming in, because he said the state's paying for that and the government's opening the borders. Therefore, the federal government should be paying for it. So he was going to sue against that. And now Ramos Salvador kills 15 kids. Wow. Coincidence? Coinky dink? Only inquiring minds will know. Texas has school marshal program. I don't know what that means. 18-year-old Salvador Ramos per KSTA. All righty. Thanks, Bob. School districts have school marshals. Yeah, but they don't have to act. Armed officers are useless. They're useless if they don't act. I mean, again, we don't have, or all these 18 in one room. Was he roaming a hallway? Did somebody pull the fire alarm? Did kids escape? How long before the cops arrived? Did he shoot himself or did the cops kill him? We don't know any of that. I mean, if I was a reporter, God forbid, if I was a reporter, I might ask questions. I might not say, here, have the government give me a sheet of paper and go, here's what you can print. I might go, I got questions. But evidently, none of these reporters can do that because they're all too busy, praising the government and how quick next press conference will be all the cops. We want to thank our brothers in the ATF, our brothers in the FBI. We want to thank all of us. We all did such a great job and we could have done it without you and blah, blah. And you pesky citizens just keep paying your taxes. Sad story that brings us together today. Well, you know what? Look, this is going to sound cold. if kids getting killed don't wake people up, I mean, I don't know what will. I'm not saying, look, this guy's a coward and he's a piece of shit and he shouldn't have done it. But our government has open borders. Our cops are out of control. We're sending billions to other countries trying to get in a fucking war with Russia. Now we're pissing off China trying to get in a war within. We got an idiot who can't eat his own oatmeal in the White House, and we got a freaking second behind him who is a freaking idiot who can't make a complete sentence. And the third is so fucking old Pelosi, she can't even fucking wipe her own ass. And now we're wondering why our country is in this fucked up state. Okay. Yeah, just open the borders. Shit, things will be fine. Kids getting killed. I'm sure it was Trump's fault. Government's always wanting to use something for gun control. If the fucking people are stupid enough to let them, then fuck them. Yeah, not to mention, I'm so tired of hearing teachers need to get paid more. We need to pay our teachers more. They're so important. They ain't fucking that important, and they don't need more fucking money. What other job do you get 3 months off a year? Fucking teachers get paid for working 9 months. And now all of a sudden we got to pay them like they're working all year. But Rick, sometimes they have Sunday school and they get paid extra if they do Sunday school. Teachers get summer vacation off paid. They either get paid for 9 months full salary, or they change their salary so they get checks while they're off in summer. And now everybody's like, oh my God, we got to pay them more because they're so important. They're not important. They don't pick the curriculum. They don't report to the parents. They don't report to the people. They're run by the feds. All they want is money from the feds. They want their unions. The unions support liberal left freaking hide everything from your parent. Why the fuck is everybody I just don't get it. We love fucking cops and they're shooting and killing everybody. We love government and they're taxing us to oblivion and fucking trying to get us in a war and spending money like there's no fucking end. And now we love teachers and all they teach is left-wing propaganda bullshit. We got the biggest idiots graduating from schools and people are like, man, we got to pay our teachers more and cops are all heroes and we need the government to fix things. I'm like, what the fuck? Bunch of damn idiots in this world. I swear. Well, 14 students and 1 teacher. What about the dead guy? Because they're saying the dead guy, the shooter's dead. Here we go. Here's my stage. False flag. Rick, they planted it. It's 9/11. Rick, research building number 1422 in New York. Just research it. You'll know it was staged. All right already. Oh. Yeah, no shit. Every other job, if you produce failing piece of shits, ignorant people, or if you produced an ignorant product that didn't freaking work, you wouldn't be rehired. Teachers, we need to give them more money. They're not paid enough. We need to respect our teachers. We need to respect our cops. We need to respect our firemen. We need to respect the code of the ball. Whatever. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Hey, that's a nice pink D, David. So what? I was a teacher. I could teach 1 through K. I never did. But I have my teaching credential for that. I taught in college. That just because our school system is failure and most teachers are left wing, there's always that one teacher that wants to come back and go, it's not all of us, crime rates out of control in black neighborhoods. And there's that one black preacher that says, it's not all of us, 15 cops killing people. And there's a cop out there. It's not all of us. I only go by what I see. What's the norm? Okay. I don't want to hear what Hollywood tells me. And I don't want to hear what the media tells me. And I don't want to hear what government tells me. I want to go by what I see, results, behavior. That's how I make my decisions. Okay. Everyone else wants you to make decisions on what they tell you and this picture and this meme and this and all. I go by what I see. Okay. Is overrun with illegals. Is that down south? I don't even know where the hell that's at. Texas. People will be like, you live in Texas and you don't even know. Do you know how freaking big Texas is? See where the hell this place is at. People are always like, there's a tornado or a hurricane or something hitting the coast. And people are like, dude, you're in Texas. Are you okay? And I'm like 11-hour drive from where that happened. And they're like, don't you live in Texas? I'm like, yeah, I do. Okay, so it looks like, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Chowhula. I thought it was going to be Chowchilla. Chowhulia. So that's where it looks like it's at. Oh, sorry. Let me make that bigger for you guys so y'all can see it. That's what she said. All right. So it's right here in this area. It's like a little west of San Antonio. Not too far from Corpus Christi. So this place is probably about 6 hours from me. Where am I at? I am up here on 35, north of Dallas. So this is 6 hours drive. And this is Texas. All right, let me get back to the comments, see if I got some. Most of my viewers usually got more current info than the freaking news media lying. Did the shooter have previous mental issue? We'll never know. I know. They never say we did a drug test and he had this drugs on board. We never hear that shit. We did a drug test, he was on psych meds. He was in and out. We never hear any of that shit. We just hear it was the big bad gun. The big bad gun came and shot up all the people all by itself. 9 away, more than 9 NH away from no. What the hell's NH? More, Rick. 8 probably. 8 what? 8 what? Teachers need to carry concealed weapons. They don't need to. They should be able to. Again, schools, gun-free zone. Gun-free zones always equal dead people. Gun-free zones always equal soft targets. Gun-free zones always tell cowards where they can go to be safe and know nobody will shoot back. Gun-free zones get people killed. Liberals love them. Prisons, gun-free zones. People getting killed every day. Prisons, no weapons allowed. People getting stabbed every day. Liberals love telling you they'll keep you safe with more laws. It's bullshit. Laws just take away freedoms from good people. Fucking criminals don't care about laws. I mean, how hard is that concept? Rick, why are you getting upset at the poor criminals? They didn't do it. All right, whatever. I'm a criminalist. Any details on the shooter? No, of course not. His name is Ramos Salvatore. I don't know what it was. Everybody's getting overrun with freaking illegals. They need us unarmed for the plan to work. Well, it doesn't matter if we're armed if we don't do anything. I mean, everybody keeps saying, and I guess I kind of agree a little bit. The government acts like they don't care, and they really don't. And they're growing their federal military. Their local. They're growing their police force into a standing army because they know a constitution said, hey, federal government can't have a standing army. The people run shit. We don't want the federal government intimidating the people. So we want the federal government to only have armies not in the U.S. The local police force and sheriff will handle crime. Well, now the federal government has figured out a way around that. We'll grow the ATF, the FBI, the NSA, the TSA. We'll have all these federal agencies, and we'll have our own federal police force, and it'll be a standing army. But we'll tell the stupid citizens it's not a standing army. They're law enforcement. It's different. If we got guns and we don't use them, I'm not sure what the point is, to be honest. Not that I'm encouraging violence, not that I'm saying we should go out, but I'm just saying, why should the government care if we have guns? You know, the government says there was this big insurrection on January 6th, unarmed. We got to get the guns because we had unarmed people come and try to overthrow the government. That's the story the left tells. The media's repeat it, and there's 50% of the people, idiots, that believe that shit. Meanwhile, peaceful protests are burning down shit, raping people, hitting them in the head with rocks, killing people, burning down buildings and looting And the media is saying it was peaceful protests. They were isolated incidents. Are you kidding me? My kids' birthday drunk to school. Rick, did that rocket fall in Texas? I don't know where the hell that rocket. I stopped following it. That damn rocket. Everybody gave me shit. It was a real rocket. Man, and they're going after Musk. I know there's some people that don't like Musk and all that shit, but I'm telling you, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. And the left is hating Musk, which makes him my friend. They are just like Trump. The left hated. Everybody that hated Trump was a piece of shit, low-life, scumbag idiot that had no facts, just wanted to hate, hated the country, hated anything that was good for the country. They were all my enemy anyway. So the fact that they hated Trump so much made me like Trump more. Maybe not so much what Trump did, just the fact that everybody hated him, that I hated. And I'm telling you, an enemy of my enemy is my friend, and they are hating on Musk right now. So I think he's on the right track, or they wouldn't be hating him so much. 84 miles west of San Antonio. Wow, that's 84 miles? Man. 84 miles. Hondo! That was a movie. Anybody see that movie, Hondo? I forgot who was in that. So it looks like here is where the shooting happened. And it looks like if you go 90 westbound from San Antonio, you hit it. You hit Castroville, Hondo, and then the shooting. Then if you go left, hell, you got a long way to go. You're about 13 NH away from ocean. Here we go with the NH shit. I don't know what the hell NH is. All right. Today, Elon Musk is paying for Amber Heard's attorney. Who's Amber Heard? People are always like, Rick, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Who's Amber Heard? Is that the girl that was suing the pirate dude? Amber, is it Heard? Like a Heard, like hearing Heard. Oh yeah, that's the Johnny Depp thing. So Musk is paying her attorney fees? Wow, I'm kind of shocked on that one. Wow. Hey, you know what? He's got money. He can do what he wants with it. That's what the free market is. If he wants to pay for her fucking attorney, good for him. If he wants to build rocket ships, good for him. If he wants to buy Twitter, good for him. He can afford it. I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm not a fan of her. From a little I saw, she seems like a big victim lying piece of shit, but, you know, whatever. Suing Johnny Depp. Oh, everybody's telling me who she is. I looked it up. Johnny Depp trial. Remember the Alamo. I would love for the Alamo. I remember the revolution. I remember our founders did this great experiment on it, freedom, to where the people controlled government and government didn't control them. I remember that experience. I missed all the racial tones of everything. I went to high school in freaking 70 and 80. And I didn't, well, not 80, 70s. And freaking, I had the racial bullshit. I tell you, Texas high school had to change its name. Thomas Jefferson Rebels. We had to change it to the Patriots. Thomas Jefferson Patriots. Because we had people offended and it wasn't fair and it was a word and I'm a victim and whatever. Hondo, John Wayne. I thought it was John Wayne, but I thought Hondo wasn't Hondo the dude in charge of SWAT on the movie SWAT? Wasn't the dude in charge, a black dude named Hondo? I thought that's what it was. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Musk is still a liberal. I don't know. I don't know too many liberals who are free speech advocates. And he seems pretty free speech advocate. And the way the left is attacking him, he may not be a liberal for long. Because liberals only love you as long as you toe the line on their plantation. You step out of line, you little slave on the liberal plantation, and they will come after you with a vengeance, chain your ass up and whip you like a dog. And that's what liberals do. So right now, Musk is taking his beating because he didn't follow the freaking company line. They're always anti-gun. Fuck them. Like I said, until they come get it, I don't give a fuck. Today, Elon Musk. All right, I think I already did that one. Hondo is from SWAT. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Jackson. Yeah. See, I'm not so dumb. Dumb people. I mean, gun people. Rick, you can't say that because whatever. I'm gonna piss some people off. Watch this. All righty. Let's see what we got here. Musk loves Benjamin Franklin. What does that mean? Like $100 bills? I just did a video today. I haven't posted it yet on how to tell a counterfeit bill. And I kind of got into it because I was just going to show a couple things that we would look for on a $100 bill and how you can tell if it's counterfeit. And then I kind of got into it and went, oh, yeah, I forgot that one. Oh, yeah, I forgot that one. And I forgot that one. And it was just going to be like a 3-minute video on picking out a counterfeit. And I think I'm up to like 10 or 12 minutes now. And I found some pretty good shit on the internet that's going on that I didn't know about counterfeit. But that video will be coming out soon. How to pick out counterfeit money. Let's see. Who called me? I saw John Wayne. They're convinced these people do this stuff. The gift of fear. Well, government loves fear. Fine. The monkey flu. What is that? What's it called? The monkey flu? Is that what's going on now? The disease spread by gay men having sex or orally. If you have oral sex and you got a sore in your mouth, you can get the monkey flu or whatever it's called. What is the pox? The monkey pox? The ape? Whatever. I don't know what the fuck it is. Every time I turn around, there's a new fucking virus. Deadly love triangle. U.S. Marshal hunt woman accused of fatal shooting cyclist who had an affair with her boyfriend. What the fuck? Amber Turd. Hondo, was he dungeon on the Mod Squad? Man, the Mod Squad. Holy shit, I can't remember that far back. The only thing I remember about the Mod Squad is the dude with the big old fro. There was one dude in there that had a fro bigger than his shoulders. Can you even say fro anymore? I don't know if I can even say that. That was back when every black dude carried a pick, and in the pick handle was a stabbing instrument. But everybody had a pick, and they'd stick it in their head and carry it. And they always had a weapon. Let's see. Do black guys even still use picks? I don't even know. They're like illegal or considered racist now. Everything's fucking considered racist now. Rick, usually you have to have a jury. And Rick, is it usual to have a jury in a civil trial? Yeah, I mean, I think you can go a bench trial in a civil trial also, but most people want a jury because in a civil trial, the burden of proof is so easy. I just got to tip the scales. So I don't have to convince them beyond a reasonable doubt. All I got to do is tip the scales. If both of us really seem like we're telling the truth, it only takes one of us to move the bar 1%, 51 to 49%, and you win. So, most people want a jury because juries are usually easy to confuse. 14 second, third, and fourth graders grade. 14 second, third, and fourth grade. Man, these are kids. That's got to be some. I mean, let me tell you, man, dead baby calls. Now all these cops will be out killing and beating the fuck out of everybody tonight in that town because they'll be like, I just came from a dead baby call. Dead baby calls are bad, or dead kids, even accidents. There's just something about seeing a dead child. Even if you look at war scenes and you see a dead child, it really hits most normal people, I guess it kind of hits. Maybe it doesn't hit everybody that way, but it usually hits a little bit harder than most other dead bodies because they're just so innocent, so young at the beginning of their life, and it's over. So, I mean, that's a tough crime scene. No doubt about that. Voting Republican. I know he's saying, I think he tweeted that I used to think the Democrats were the good guys and the nice ones. He goes, I'll never vote Democrat again. He goes, now that I see what they're really about. Like I said, they hate it. I freaking love it. I hope they attack him more. The more they attack him, the more his hate will grow. Feel the hate. young Skywalker. Feel it. It will keep you warm at night. That's what liberals do to me. Their hate, they keep raising my hate. It keeps me warm at night. Fucking little left-wing pieces of shit. 15 dead, 14 dead. Killed his grandmother. Ooh, I haven't heard that yet. Monkeypox. That's what it was. Monkey virus. Yeah, whatever. Can you unblock Corn Pop? Asking for a friend. Look, let me tell you something, Pew Pew. The only reason you're unblocked, and you need to thank somebody. I can't remember who sent me your link. I think it was Equate or someone else. And they sent me a link and said, hey, here's the link to Pew Pew's website if you want to unblock him. And I was able to click on it. It took me to your webpage, and I hit unblock. And that's the only reason you're unblocked, because I wasn't going to go look for you, and you never sent me a link. So if Cornpop wants to be unlinked, somebody needs to send me a fucking link that I can click on and unblock his ass. And you ask once. If you ask again, I'll block your ass again. I won't unblock you. Now, Rick, why are you picking on him? Because he's just being a pain. All right, fucking depressing. I just got here. What happened? Max, somebody got a gun and killed a bunch of kids. Salvador went on a killing spree while the cops stayed outside and watched. We don't know that yet. I'm assuming that. Rick was a doctor student. He just came from a dead baby. More police. I love tall, thick, chunky Asian women. All righty. The left loathes children. They are happy. I don't know if they loathe children, because that's their future voters. I mean, they love exploiting the children being sold and exploited coming across the border. They love the women getting raped coming across the border, the women getting exploited coming across. The left loves that, but it's the mean Republicans that it's their fault for everything. FBI foil plot to kill former Prez George W. Really? Who was trying to kill George W? Shit. You know what? I don't give a shit. I don't care if they succeeded or not. FBI is going to be running around acting like they're fucking good now. Mass shooters. I know. That's what I say. Motherfucking pussies going after unarmed soft targets. They don't go after the real fucking enemy. You can't go after somebody that's fucking armed like a cop or an armed citizen. No, you pick the fucking liberal safe havens, their gun zones that they make fucking victim-rich areas, and you go in there like a fucking coward. I agree with you 100% on that one. Oh, here's the guy that's smarter than everybody else. Sky King, smartest guy in the chat here. You Republican Democrat paradigm. It's fatal disease for you morons. See, if you pick a side and you take a stand, then you're a moron. But Sky King is smart, because he doesn't take a stand, and he's smarter than everyone else. And everyone else that takes a side is the dumb one. Wow. We should all be like Sky King. Yay. Sky King might get his ass blocked if he comes over with stupid shit like that. How about that? Sky King will make you king of the fucking Blockville. How about that? You don't want a judge making decisions. Juries always say, well, that depends. See, the good thing about having a judge in a criminal trial is the judge knows everything. So if they get a statement that helps you and proves you're innocent, and somehow the prosecution gets that statement suppressed saying it's not good, or the witness disappears and now we can't get the statement in, the judge knows the statement is there. He's read it. If you have a jury, they'll never know about it. So that's the benefit. That's why they say if you're truly innocent, pick a judge trial, because he gets to hear everything. He gets to decide what's suppressed, what isn't, but he still hears it. And you can't unring certain bells. So he knows at the root of the case whether you're innocent or guilty. And no matter how much smoke and mirrors the lawyers want to play, and the objection and the suppression, and that's not good, and we can't use that, and he still knows, because he has all the info. That's the good thing about having a judge on a criminal trial if you're innocent. I'm not sure how many innocent people are on trial, but there might be a couple. What? Somebody saw Musk dated Amber. Oh, that's right. He did date her. That is a good point, Chris. So he dated her. He knows her, and he's paying her lawyer fees. Doesn't mean necessarily that he hates Johnny, or he thinks Johnny's wrong, or he thinks she's right. He's got a connection with her. He's got money. He's going to help her out. Hey, if I had a lot of money and one of my exes was in trouble, I'd give him money. I mean, I like most all my exes. I'm trying to think of any ex that I like, hate, and wouldn't help out. I mean, even a couple of the crazy ones I'd help out. It's just, so the fact that he dated her is a good point. He knows her, and it's not like he's just going out giving money away to left-wing causes. He actually dated this girl. Maybe he's trying to get a little something on the side, and a little lawyer bills will get him hooked up. Because, I mean, I'd pay her lawyer bills if I knew I was going to get a little reciprocation of something. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know how much her lawyer bills are. I'm sure I can't afford it, but you know what I mean. Flamethrower Elon Musk made. The flamethrower Elon Musk made is wimpy. You can buy a better one for $300. I didn't know he made a flamethrower. This is going to keep getting crazier and crazier. Elites get their way to disarm. Yeah, they're trying. But you know what? To me, I just like the old saying, the more government squeezes their grip on the people, the more slip through the fingers. So if they want to come at the guns hard, come hard. If you want to start freaking locking people up, lock them up. If you want to start acting like you don't give a shit what the people think and you can do what you want, go for it, government. Because I think that's the only fucking way R2 is going to get started. Fucking YouTube. State Farm abandons grooming book program for kids in Florida after national backlash. Fuck the Disney shit. I'm sure Amber know her way around a wiener. I bet you that woman has never gone to bed horny and wanting some. You can almost get. Rick, it's rumored that Musk is the father of her child. Oh, really? I haven't heard that. Sugar Britches. I love saying her name. So Sugar Britches, tell me more. Rick, where's Judy Booty? I gotta bring out Judy Booty. I haven't had Judy Booty out. For all the new viewers here, I got 800 people here. This is Judy Booty. She'd like to say hello. Notice her cute little guns that she has. Oh, hang on. Let me get this. A little bit bigger view for those guns. Look at those. Nice. So there'll be some liberal real triggered. She's going to go shoot up a school, man. You're promoting school shootings. Shut up, you freaking little crybaby punk ass. 16 people killed randomly after a chase. No way. See, that's what I'm wondering. Was there a chase? The way they say he abandoned his car, dude, if the cops were chasing this piece of shit and they let him run into school with guns, hell no. Okay, I'm a biggie against cops using too much force. I think cops shoot too damn fast. I think they're out of control and they're not held accountable. But if I'm chasing a guy and he's got guns and he's running to a school with kids, I'm shooting his ass in the back. Rick, you can't do that. It's against the law. You can't shoot somebody back. You're full of shit. People are shot in the back all the time. It's justified. If they let that guy with fucking guns that they're chasing run into a school with guns, dude, they are fucking responsible for every dead kid. That is bullshit and another failure of government. If that's what happened, but we don't know because we got freaking news media that won't ask a question. Too damn busy talking about how great Biden's doing. Unfortunately, CNN tends to update their shit more. Let's see. School shooting. After the shooting, Tuesday, details remain unclear. Gee, shocker. Texas governor, 15 people for it. That's the same shit. Suspect, 18-year-old student at the high school. Suspect is dead. 85 miles from San Antonio. President Biden will address the nation. Here we go. Here he goes to the left right here on the shooting. We got to get all this gun violence. Gun violence is out of control. Meanwhile, in Chicago tonight, there'll be freaking 14 shootings and 15 black victims, and it'll be crickets. Again, gun control is racist. Liberals don't want black people having guns because they shoot and kill too many people, and they know they're killing Democratic voters, and they don't want black people having guns. But they won't say it because they'll be called a racist. So they'll blame the gun and they'll want to take guns away from everybody instead of addressing the problem. Okay? Gonna address the nation. Oh, press secretary tweeted earlier, Biden has been briefed on the school shootings. Great. Let's see what he talks about tonight. Maybe he'll piss off China. Maybe he'll say he wants to go to war with Texas. I would actually love that. He would be my new president. If he come on and goes, I'm fucking tired of Texas. You motherfucking gun people on my last nerve. The federal government's coming after your state. I'd be like, yeah, let's rock and fucking roll. I'd love it if he said that. But he won't. He's a fucking pussy. Rick, you can't call the president pussy. Secret Service will come get you. Oh, be quiet, big crybaby. How long has those pics been on his Instagram? What Instagram? Rick, do all your exes live in Texas? No, my exes live everywhere. I got exes all over the place. 3 of my exes live in Texas. That's why I can't live in Texas. Terry versus Ohio created the weapon of mass destruction called officer safety. I'm not sure if it created officer safety. It did was a landmark case that allowed officers, if they felt it was a high crime area and they had articulable facts, to think that the person they're dealing with committed a crime, has committed a crime, or was about to commit a crime, and it possibly might be armed or has indications of bulges in his packet, he can be frisked without a warrant. That's kind of what Terry did. But I guess you can say officer safety. I searched him for officer safety. I did a Terry's, there's a difference between a Terry pat down and a Terry search. A search, I'm going into pockets looking for things. I'm penetrating the clothing. I'm going in for the grab. This is not a search. A woman may not like it, but it's not a search. This would be a search. I have to penetrate clothing for a search. The Terry versus Ohio was a Terry pat down. I can feel for weapons and bulges or things that feel like a weapon, like this. That's a weapon. So I can feel for things that feel like a weapon, and then I can either secure it, or if I think it's a weapon, I can go in. What most Terry stops do is, dude, what's that in your pocket? Oh, man, it's a pack of gum. It feels like a fucking gun. It don't feel like a pack of gum. I can go in and get that gun for Terry versus Ohio. I don't have to wait. I don't have to ask. I don't have to get a warrant. So, but remember, a pat down is different than a search. A lot of cops are doing searches and they call it a Terry stop or a Terry frisk or a Terry pat down. It's not. If I'm penetrating clothing, it is a search, and that's not what Terry allows you to do. But anyway, I digress. See you later, Woolly Booger. Let's see. Rick, did you see the famous check forger? No, I don't think I did. So having a gun is a crime. According to liberals, it absolutely is. Unless you're government, because then having a gun means that for officer safety, you can shoot anything in sight. Sky, but you don't remember your buddy. What? Wrong. If they observe articulable facts that would lead a reasonable person to be suspicious that criminal activity was afoot, then they can do a frisk. Aaron, are you talking to me? Did I not just say that? And if you're not talking to me, make your motherfucking comments so people know what you're talking about instead of being a dumbass. You're not texting here. You're making a comment so when I read it, people will know what the hell you're talking about. So who's he talking to? Anybody know? It's his baby she has. Oh, so Elon is baby. Well, then I don't blame him for paying her fees. Whatever. Officer, that's my dick. That happens before. I mean, look, when I'm searching the area, sometimes I grab the PP. I don't want to grab it, but it's kind of like, I don't want to miss a freaking gun either. Let's see. Mix this BS with WEF BS, and I say it's go time. I don't know what the hell all that means. Nice picture. See, I can't have a gun on a live, but he has a picture of a gun. I love it. Right now in a rainbow cube in YouTube heaven, there's a little purple-haired girl going, oh my God, there's a gun. He's got a gun on YouTube. He's going to shoot somebody. We got to report it. You can't have guns on your live. They're freaking out right now. Cops don't use officer safety for everything. Pussies. They are. They've abused it. But that's what government does. It's not just cops, people. It's all government. Any power you give them, you can you can almost be assured it's going to be abused. It's going to be taken out of context. It's going to be overused. Every tool they give law enforcement, it gets overused. Every time government gets any power, it is overused and abused unless the people hold government accountable. And we just don't do that anymore. Too many people are out there just like, whatever. Government wants to give $58 billion away. They want to raise my taxes. Whatever. You know, they want to raise this. They want to stop producing gas and double the fucking gas price and take money out of my pocket. Whatever. You know, they want to open the border and flood it with fentanyl and criminals and whatever. They want to start a new organization, the TSA, and create a whole new bureaucracy so they can search little old women and children when they go fly in, but yet we'll open the border and let anybody in. Whatever. Government can do what the fuck they want, and that's the big problem, because government power will always grow. It never shrinks unless the people step up and say enough's enough. People do a lot of damage with cars, knives. Oh, I know. Drugs, cars, knives. Subscribe to people. Gun show. There's no shootings at gun shows. Gun shows never have shootings because there's armed people there. And most people that do mass shootings are freaking pussy, left-wing, psychotic, crazy people that the government wants to come in, just like Biden's going to be coming tonight, blaming every lawful gun owner. You know, that there's like 300 million freaking guns, I think, in America, and about 299,900,000 and 999 did not kill anybody today, but they won't focus on that. And they're going to focus. It's for the children. It's for the children. Here we go. I just hear tonight crying, all the parents. It's a tragedy. Schools are sacred. We have to keep them safe. Meanwhile, they work a no gun zone and they have cops there. And the Supreme Court passes a law that says cops don't have to protect the children. Dude stood out in Florida, let the kids get killed, had a gun, stayed outside, knew there was kids getting killed. He never went in. Never went in. And of course, he doesn't have to go in. No duty to act. Meanwhile, idiots are out there running around. We need more police to keep us safe. You got a fucking police outside. He didn't go in. He let kids get killed. He let all these kids get killed. He had a gun. And the Supreme Court said he doesn't need to go in. And you still got idiots going, we need more cops. We need more training. We need more money. We need to give our guns. Only the government should have guns. Then we would be safe. Fucking idiots. The ignorance in our freaking world right now is just crazy. Oh, there was another shooting on a Q train in New York, huh? That one must have passed. It must not have fit any liberal agenda. Hey, that dude's got a donut. Didn't do nothing. Look at that donut. Damn, that's kind of making me. Damn, I gotta get my. All right. I pat everyone on investigation. Hey, I used to pat everybody I contacted too. But again, I was contacting gang members in a high crime area, suspecting them gang members, saw a gang tattoo, saw gang colors, knew they were up to no good. They got fucking patted down. And that's just the way it was. I didn't stop little old ladies freaking going in, getting their Depends at fucking Walmart and in the parking lot come up and go, let me pat you down. You might have a gun, officer safety. Now they do that shit. I didn't do that shit. I know the bodies. I mean, it's like the liberals were just, hey, we just got guns kill kids. This is a perfect opportunity. Let's get Joe out there. He probably can't fuck this up. We'll give him a good thing to read from, and we'll make a lot of points. Man, this is so great. We got dead kids. This is going to be a wonderful moment. We're going to be able to call out all those mean Trump-supporting Republican, conservative, patriot, terrorist gun owners. We're going to be able to get them tonight when we show all these dead kids. Freaking perfect. Perfect. Let's see here. Meatloaf. I love meatloaf. I like my meatloaf with the red stuff on top. Like the ketchup and sauce, little spices on it. So when you cut it, you got that little layer of sauce on top. That's how I like my meatloaf. You got to put like an egg in there too, some onions, maybe a little bell pepper. I don't like just regular old ground beef meatloaf. You got to make it, spice it up a little bit. Sloppy done, false flag. Oh, God, here we go. It's planned. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you in a secret. Being a cop for all those years, all the false flags I was involved in, here's how we do it, okay? We get all these parents and we go, hey, we want to do this false flag and we're going to kill all these kids. and your kid's probably going to die, but you're going to have to act like you cry, and you're going to have to keep this secret. And then we're going to rush in and act like we're there to save the day. And then we'll be able to call for more gun control, and the ambulance will come in, and they already know we got them standing by, and we all know it's going to be a false flag, and it's all planned. And that's how all the mass shootings that I went to, we planned them out. That's what happened. False flag. This freaking kills me. All these people run around thinking that government has got this grand conspiracy to do these. I just don't get it. Every time I talk about it, though, people jump on me like, dude, you don't get it. It's a false flag. It was set up. They knew it. It was all planned. All right. The world's flat. Okay. Notice the school mass shootings occur when there's a dim president. I know. We were just talking about that. Nothing in Trump happened. Greetings, Gabriel Warrior Power. Fighting the pink. I love the pink. The pink. All right. If government protected our kids as well as they did our worthless politicians, no shit. But they don't want to protect the kids. Remember, government thrives on crisis and fear. The border is open because the drug problem is going to double, which is mean we're going to be able to get more money for drugs. There'll be more shootouts, and they'll get more money for gun control. There'll be more crime, so the government will get more money for more cops. And they'll get more money for more judges and more DAs. Government can only grow if they create chaos and crisis. Government can't grow when things are going good. People are held responsible. Criminals are locked up so they can't do more crime. Citizens are given the power to defend themselves. Criminals are nervous, and citizens are empowered. Government can't grow in that environment, and they know it. Government's this big virus, and they have to get the host vulnerable so they can freaking grow. It's just basic. Sorry, I had to stop and clean up a bit. Wow. What happened? I'm jealous of Judy Booty. I know. Me too. I love Judy Booty. A girl can't wear what Judy Booty's wearing today because she would be called sexist and exploiting women. And, but look at those guns, man. That's nice, huh? Shorts fit her nice, and she's not bashful about her. Hi, Judy Booty. Thanks for visiting. Everybody wants Judy. I'm always getting requests. Yo, man, who's going to get Judy Booty when you die? Motherfucker, nobody getting Judy Booty. Stay out of my Judy Booty, little freaking. All right. Funds pay it all. Wow, I just got home. Didn't know anything about this. Uh-oh, no games. You're behind a para curve. So many demanding more gun control. Wonder what their plan is. Dude, government loves victims. That's the other thing they love. If they get the guns, then nobody can defend themselves. Then people are scared of criminals. Cowards and criminals love fearful victims because fearful victims won't fight back. They don't have the ability to defend themselves. That empowers criminals. As criminals become empowered, government is empowered because they can say, we need more money. We need more police. We need more laws. We need more government to keep you safe. And if you don't work harder and give us more taxes, we'll say, we're going to take away the police. Peaceful protests. Cops don't go in. They let them fuck up the city. We pay taxes. We've told we have the government. We don't need a gun. Government will protect us. We have a peaceful protest of burning down the city. Government steps out and go, we're not coming in. Sorry. Thanks for giving up your guns. Thanks for being a fucking idiot and making yourself defenseless. Now defend yourself against an angry mob and let them beat the shit out of you because we're not going in. It's too dangerous. Officer safety. It's just crazy. All right. MK Unreal Compton. I love gun control. One in the chest, two to the head. Mozambique. It's called a Mozambique drill. Mozambique drill for not all, because not everybody's a gun people here. So when we're training cops or even in the military, it's called a Mozambique drill. You shoot two to the body and one to the head. And the reason behind that drill is if somebody is shot two in the body and they don't fall, they probably have a bulletproof vest. So you need to slow down and make your next shot to the head. Cops nowadays aren't taught that shit because they're just taught spray and pay. They just freaking shoot till their gun's empty, running and screaming, and I need backup. I'm fearing my life. Give me some more ammo. They don't know where the fuck they're hitting. They're shooting neighbors and dogs and fucking kids. They don't care. So, but we used to teach you double tap to the chest and then you evaluate. Does he fall? Is he still coming? If he's still coming, you go up and you take one placement shot to the head because he's probably got body armor. Because 2 shots to the chest will normally stop somebody, at least slow him down, at least make him think about continuing to run up on a guy with a gun. But nowadays, it's just 2 rounds. I mean, cops nowadays be like, what are you firing only 2 rounds for? You're crazy. I got a magazine extended clip with fucking 22 rounds. I'm firing them all. Everybody's dead because I'm in fear of my life and I don't give a shit about anybody else. That's the mentality now of cops. The body count is running 15 kids and 1 teacher. I figured it would rise. It'll rise more if there's anybody in critical condition in a hospital and they die. Judy Booty has painted on shorts. They're not painted on. They got little ridges. And sometimes shorts that kind of like painted on are kind of nice. Bikinis almost look like painted on. You got a problem with bikinis? The only reason I don't have ARs and AKs, most effective to put off trimming. I love ARs and AKs. I got plenty of ARs and KKs. Media takes control and never lose our rights. Never true. Well, media, it's only when media works for the government. Like I said, when I was younger, media was the enemy of the government. The media was always leaking shit the government didn't want. The media was always on crime scene taking pictures, and government would get pissed, and they couldn't stop them. Now government has figured out, you know what? We'll just put up crime scene tape, and we'll keep the media out. And then we'll do our press release and only tell them what we want them to know. That's another invasion on the Constitution of the free press. They shouldn't be able to keep the press out. The press ought to be going in. Now, there is a wobbling scale or a pendulum on how much can media destroy a crime scene or destroy the investigation versus how much can you keep them out. That needs to be a balancing act. But now, right now, if cops want to make a crime scene 1 mile square for a shooting, they'll just put up fucking tape and arrest anybody that crosses it, and nobody will blink an eye. That's not the intent. The intent of crime scene tape is to the affected area where there might be evidence found that we don't want destroyed. We put crime scene tape. But if you look at most crime scenes now with crime scene tape, there's freaking cops and people and medical. There's all kind of people running around that area. So they're not preserving evidence. Crime scene tape doesn't even work. It's not preserving a damn thing. I told that crazy cop story where the sheriff came in our murder scene because he was a sheriff and he thought he was slick shit. And the head investigator goes, hey, is there a reason you're here? Because he's looking over the body, walking around. Fucking, we had, the cops tased multiple times. There were taser patterns. When you fire a taser, these little colored pellets come out so we know who fired the taser, and it makes a pattern. So when we do our crime scene, we can tell where the guy was standing. Does it match the statement? And do all that. Well, when you got fucking 15 people walking around, mud, wet shoes, moving, kicking all the dot, it messes up the crime scene. They step on casings, they move, they kick casings. So when I fire a gun and my casing's laying here, some dumbass walks over, kicks them, and now they're over here. I can't use where the casing land to kind of figure out where the guy was standing and how his gun ejects and where it throws it. I can't do any of that. So preserving a crime scene is important. And this sheriff comes walking in there like he's hot shit. Yeah, I'm the sheriff. And he comes walking in, starts leaning over. I didn't even like this guy. I liked him after this. Before this, I kind of thought he was a yes man. But when he jumped in the sheriff's ass and he wasn't rude, I fucking liked him after that. So he looks at the sheriff. He goes, is there a reason you're in a crime scene? And the sheriff looks at him and goes, well, I'm the sheriff. He goes, I understand. I know who you are. But this is a crime scene. There's no reason for you to be here. And you're destroying evidence and you're messing up evidence. So if you don't have a reason to be here, I need you to get out of the crime scene. And I don't know, my motherfucking county, and I don't know who you think you are. And he storms out of the crime scene because he knows he's fucking wrong. And he storms out and he calls the DA and said, one of your DA investigators just kicked me out of God, what the fuck. And so he got called in. He goes, he didn't have fucking business being there. He goes, if you don't want me to have a crime scene, then don't fucking put me in charge of investigation, and we'll just let everybody in to walk the fuck around. And so, I mean, he was right. But, he got the speaking that, well, he's the sheriff, and if you could do it more nicely or maybe pull him to the side, he got all that shit. And I was like, fuck that. He did fine. Motherfucker didn't have business to be there. Get the fuck out. Rick, you can't tell the sheriff that. We did. And he wasn't happy. Judy Booty needs a friend. Judy Booty's got a friend. She got all my YouTubies that are friends. And I'm her friend. Judy, what's up, girlfriend? Tell Judy send us nudes. Judy, don't be doing no porn. Look, this is she dresses this way, but that's it. You ain't getting any better views than that. She's got some morals and values. She's just proud of what she looks. She likes to be tapped on the head. I need like a headboard up here because that's where she really likes to be tapped on the head. All right, she's got weapons of mass destruction. Maybe those weapons aren't mass destroying anything except common sense and thinking. They just take the thinking right out of the old head. Let's see. SCOTUS ruled yesterday, Fed court cannot overrule any jury decision in the states. Does not authorize federal filing. Ooh, that sounds like a good thing. If that's true, that's a good thing. I mean, the feds need to lose their freaking power. They have the power to come, just like in this case. The ATF and FBI is assisting. This ain't a federal fucking case. This didn't happen at some federal building. You motherfuckers need to stay out. This is a Texas state issue, and the sheriff and the local cops will handle this. We don't need your federal asses coming in here telling us how great you are, fucking up our crime. I'd throw a fucking FBI out of my crime scene in a minute. You know what? If you ain't, this ain't a federal crime, get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't have a right to be in my crime scene. This is not your fucking case. If it is your case, by all means, take it the fuck over and I'll get out. But right now, it's my motherfucking crime scene and you need to get the fuck out. And I don't care what your FBI ATF badge says. How about that? And you know what they do? They fucking put their tail on their legs. They'd run and they'd cry. And they'd go to the fucking DA or the chief of police and say, hey, we need a working relationship. We're just trying to help. This guy was rude. We need to work together. We're willing to pay overtime and get you resources that you don't have. And then the chief would come back and go, hey, they're going to assist us in investigation, let them in here, work with them, keep them. It's the same old thing. They want to hang the fuck around like they're doing something. And then after you do all the fucking work, they'll go, okay, we'll take the case. And then they'll prosecute it and they don't do shit. Fuck the feds. All right. Let's see. Bump stock ban. ATF is doing whatever the fuck they want. They're way out of control. I mean, it's just fucking crazy. I just got home. Did I miss? Oh, no, okay, I already got there. See, I remember my last comments. Fuck that, Rick for press. I'm the write-in. I'm going to be the new write-in candidate. It sounds like a bunch of damn Fred's dominators. They do, too. Jurisdiction. Nice, face diaper. Dude, man, you got a little rash and shit. Maybe a little clear seal, clear that up. You got a little rash going on there. Monkey teeth marks on Judy Booty. Judy Booty don't even mess around with no monkeys. She got better sense than that. Imagine Rick and Carl on patrol protecting his shit. Dude, if I had Carl on a freaking leash, that ostrich, I'd be sicking him on everybody. Carl, kick that motherfucker in the head. Bam! Carl kicked it. Carl's an ostrich if y'all don't know it. Let's see. We don't know the race probably because he's not white. Well, if his name is Salvador Ramos, I'm going to take a swag and think he's probably not white. But, I mean, I'm not that I'm saying that a white person can't be, I mean, I look, when I was younger, my mustache and my hair was dark and I was always tan because I was out in the sun doing sports or some shit. I had so many, and I lived in Texas, so many people come up and start talking Spanish to me because they thought I was Mexican. And I was like, I don't speak Spanish. And they go, sorry. But I look Mexican as hell. But you know what? Whatever. I don't give a shit. Well, let's see here. Come and take it. Hell yeah. Billions are tax. Oh, man, don't get me started on Ukraine. You know I'm going to be freaking going off. Gas cards for guns. More than 100 people took that deal in Sacramento. Man, when they do these freaking gun sales, where was the place? There was a place that they tried to fucking turn in your guns and the government would give you like $25 or $50 for your gun. And you could, it didn't work. It didn't matter what kind of gun it was. You could just bring it in. They'd give you 25, $50. And there were people taking it. There was a gun store that set up a booth across from the PD and said, "We buy guns," and they were giving them more than the cops. I was like, I fucking love it. That's the American way. See, to me, those guys are freaking thinking. Fuck the government. This is the American way. I mean, that's just great. I love that. I wish I remember who did that and where they were from and all that, because that was a great freaking story. Let's see. Judy has a little weasel for her friend. A little weasel? What does she have, a little weasel? Feds always step in when a rat's involved. Well, the feds, I mean, a lot of times they do have resources. They got fucking unlimited budgets. They don't give a fuck. They got manpower. They got overtime. I mean, when I was working on the FBI task force for gangs, it was like anytime we want to do anything, if we didn't have the money, we'd go to the task force, go, dude, we got this dude we're looking for, blah, 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 blah. Can we get some overtime to go do that? Will you pay it? They're like, yeah, okay, we'll pay it. And we get 5 or 6 guys, go sit on his house, stake it out, 3 or 4 days, run up a whole bunch of overtime, and the feds would pay it. So the feds, and that's the problem when you give federal government so much money that they can give $58 billion to Ukraine, they can give $600 million to Pakistan to do gender studies, they can give away all this fucking money, and they have all this money because money is power, and then you give them the ability to take over the locals because they have the money, they have the resources. That's why it's not good. When I want a federal government that's poor. When I was young, the feds got the military's hand down shit. When I was in the military and we got new furniture or new desk, the FBI would get our old shit because the federal government had a little budget and they were fucking second class and they were small, and any desk or equipment that the military that we were going to throw away because we got new shit, the feds got first dibs on our old shit, and that's what they put in their buildings. Now they have their own budgets. They're getting freaking top of the notch fucking, $900, $2,000 desks. Money's no object because they have money now. Now they're not hand-me-downs. Now they got numbers. They got huge buildings. It's just crazy how much the government has grown, and it will always grow. Salvador Ramos, 18, was a conservative shot. Yeah, of course. He'll be a Trump-loving conservative. Yeah, he's the only Hispanic that voted for Trump. Watch. Why'd you sell your Harley? Man, because I had to buy a tractor. That tractor was freaking expensive. I could have bought that tractor new. It's a 2009. I could have bought that tractor new, I think, for like 13 grand, maybe 15. I mean, I don't know, with the bucket and all that shit. But I paid 18 grand for it. It's a 2009. And I mean, tractor, I paid 18.5. I mean, it's just crazy. And I got 11.5 for my Harley. So, and I wasn't riding it. It was just sitting in there, but whatever. Strong, independent woman send nudes because they're in control of their body, Rick. He's behind in chat. Really? I'm not that behind. Glad to catch you live. Hey, Cheesy Cheese. Rick's cop stories make great episode of Bosch. I watched Bosch a couple times. It was kind of okay. I didn't finish it or kind of get into it, but I watched a couple episodes and I thought it was okay. I couldn't get into the methamphetamine dude, the bald dude. What was that? Breaking Bad. Never. Judy Booty kind of turns me on. She is kind of smoking, ain't she? And it was one of my girl viewers that sent her to me. Except you can still order her. She's still online on eBay. You can get her, but you can't get her with the guns. The person that sent me this glued these guns on her because she's a gun people. Look at those smoking holsters. Yeehaw. Yeah. Judy OnlyFans. Brunette Fred. I should get another one and get a freaking AK. Somebody send me one with an AK or a rifle, people, and make her hair brunette. One of you guys, come on, man. You guys can hook me up. I think she's only like 11 something on eBay if you buy her. But you can buy her and like give her a different hairstyle and then hook up with a freaking, either a long pistol or semi-automatic, and she could have a friend. Come on, man. I don't have any viewers that can hook me up. Daisy Dukes. I love Daisy Dukes. Over military. Daisy Dukes and skirts. I love girls. I don't see girls in skirts. Every once in a while in the summer, if you go out dancing at some of the bars in Texas, the girls will wear skirts and cowboy boots. Damn, that's sexy. I mean, it's just that little frilly dress and sliding around, that dress flying in. Oh, man, I love little sundresses and skirts on women. And they just don't wear them anymore. Too busy wearing a fucking potato sack, you know, with the fucking 4 sweatshirts tied around her ass. Well, let's see. I'm super late. That's not good. You don't want to hear that from a woman. That is not what you want to come home to. Hey, baby, how was your day? Oh, crap, I'm super late. What? Oh, hell no. All right. Where are we out here? Where's the weasel? Here's the weasel, Binger weasel. Binger weasel. And then here's my little ostrich. There's Carl and Binger the weasel. They're buddies. All right. My bird just fell. Shit. We love Judy Booty. I know. Everybody loves. Who could not love Judy Booty? Angry liberal women with purple hair do not like Judy Booty. Guaranteed. Women found chained and raped and abandoned in a house in Chicago. That doesn't matter. Come on. I mean, it's just, as long as they didn't use a gun, it's all right. I mean, they could, could have been illegal coming across the border, and we can't talk about that because then it might. Pollen is plant cum. I had to think about that for a second. I work finance county. Motorcycle cops would get new heated socks every year. Those things are $5. Holy shit. No kidding. I believe it. I mean, anything for cops is freaking outrageous. Like I said, I remember we had a whole bunch of money one time, and they said we got to spend it for the end of the year. And we didn't have offices. We had cubicles, like kind of like where I'm at here with a little barrier. And so all the detectives had a big bay, and there was, 10, 15 of us. They bought every one of us our own Dyson vacuum cleaner. They were like $1,200, $1,400 each. A Dyson for each cubicle. We had our own freaking Dyson because the government had money to spend. And I was like, this is fucking criminal. That is bullshit. And that happens every day. And you know what? Everybody in government just goes along. Doesn't say anything. Every time I spoke out about it, I was the enemy. Man, why can't you just enjoy it? You got your own vacuum cleaner. Why do you have to complain? And who cares? It's not your money. And why? I'm like, it's fucking wrong. Government is supposed to be the steward of taxpayer money. They're not supposed to waste it. Every time they waste it, they raise taxes and they steal more money from working Americans. Everyone should be aware of that and try to stop it. Man, you just want to go, man, I don't understand you, Rick. You get something free and you just complain. Shut up, you freaking idiots, because you don't get it. Did Lester give you an ostrich? No, not yet. I was going to do a funny thing with that ostrich there. It's like you pay taxes too. What's the O word, bitch? What? The O word, the big O? You don't know what the big O is? Maybe that's why you don't have a girlfriend, Pew Pew. When you find out, you might get girlfriends. Let's see, Tessie. Judy Booty for monkeypox. Let's see, use it or lose it. Rick, I'm reading the law enforcement was chasing Remus after he shot his grandmother. Holy shit. Didn't I say that earlier? If the cops were chasing him and let him run into school fucking armed, they are freaking criminally liable. That is bullshit. They got those kids killed. I'm telling you, especially if I knew he killed his grandmother, now he's a violent fleeing felon. No violent fleeing felon with a gun is getting into school if I'm behind him chasing him. It ain't going to happen. He's going to get to the door and bleed out. I just can't believe they let an armed dude go into a school that they were chasing. That is, and I was wondering why I didn't hear that. And it kind of struck me as like, what do you mean he abandoned his car and ran into school? That doesn't make sense. People abandon the car when they're being chased. I didn't hear it. I said this when I first started. I asked this question. You can go back. I had no idea, but I said, if they did that, that is bullshit. And now that they're talking about it, I bet you it's what happened. Wow, I'm a freaking poet and didn't know it. I'm a freaking genius predicting the future and didn't even freaking know it. I know you guys are jealous because I'm so damn smart. Former presidential candidate First Lady Clinton tweeted in response to 15 people killed, thoughts and prayers are not enough. Yeah, you know what that means? Thoughts and prayers are not enough. You know what that means? That means we got to get the guns. We got to use this opportunity to freaking steal fucking guns so these fucking Republican, conservative, patriot, terrorist motherfuckers that want freedoms won't have guns. That's what that means. Hillary, you fucking trading cunt bitch. Yeah, that's right. I said it. I'm sorry. You C word, B word. Yeah, let me talk like fucking, we need to talk now with fucking letters. I'm on Sesame Street. After years of nothing, we're becoming a nation of English screams. We simply need legislation to stop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because more laws would have stopped this guy. This guy shot and killed his grandmother, ran for the cops, and had fucking guns. But if we had more laws, it would have prevented this. How stupid do you have to believe to buy that fucking line of bullshit? I mean, it just fucking amazes me. If we had more laws and more legislation, it would have prevented this. That is so fucking unbelievably stupid. And you know what? There'll be idiots out there going, yeah, we need more laws. Get the guns. We'll be safe. Yeah, okay. Ask the motherfuckers in gun control capital New York when they get shot every fucking night how safe they are. How many gun controls they have. Ask California what magazine bans and extended mags and automatic and silencers, and you can't have a fucking pea shooter because it might put somebody's eye out. Ask them how well their crime is. Oh, shit, that's Wally. Man, I haven't heard from him. This guy that just called me Wally, he was an Oakland cop. Man, he shot so many fucking people. I mean, he was just Oakland PD. The shit he would tell me. I was in Air Force with him. He got out, and I forgot where he went before he went to Oakland. But anyway, I digress. Let's see here. Thoughts and prayers. We need legislation. Fuck you, bitch. You fucking crazy, wicked fucking. We need legislation. We had legislation that stopped your fucking ass from releasing classified material. How did that work out? You had your server in a basement, insecure, with fucking classified shit in it. And how did that work out? Maybe we needed more legislation against your dumb ass. Laws don't stop fucking criminals, people. My heart breaks. Who's Tony Gonzalez? Texas State Representative. Whatever. He's all the politicians got to come out and act like they care. If I was a politician, you know what my tweet would be? That's what happens when you make no gun zones. You make children victims of freaking cowards. That would be my tweet. Rick, you can't say that. You have to be more sensitive and you have to be nice. Shut up. Fucking crazy. That's the problem. Nobody wants to fucking say the truth. Too damn. Let's show some moms crying. Look, I'm not making light of this. This is bullshit. This guy's a coward and these parents are hurt. But you know what? All these women that are crying will be saying we need more gun laws because they'll be reacting on emotion and they won't think. And the left loves that. They love emotional, freaking ignorant women that believes they're bullshit. Women's right. We'll take care of you. It's for us. Yeah, black people vote for us because we care about you. Yeah, illegals vote for us because we care about. They don't give a fuck about any of you, but they know you're stupid enough to believe their ass. And they get these mothers out here, and these mothers will be believing that it's the gun's fault. They won't be blaming the left, gun control, gun free. They won't blame the real fucking enemy. They will play to their emotions and jump on, yeah, guns are bad. It's the gun's fault. Fucking so bullshit. This is at least the 30th shooting in 2022. Whatever. So what? Stop your gun-free zone. Maybe your gun-free zones don't work. Maybe your gun control don't work. How many fucking laws did every one of these shooters break? So don't tell me more laws. Every shooter broke multiple laws, and they will scream for more laws. Like, idiots will be like, yeah, if we had more laws. You fucking idiots. They broke fucking 15, 20, 30 laws already. You think more laws is going to stop crazy people from being crazy? Why don't we pass a law that you can't be crazy? Yeah, that's what we need. More laws that says you can't be crazy. That'll fix all the problems. Yeah, if we just had more laws that said you can't commit crime, then we would be safe. Why don't we have laws that just say you can't hurt people? Yeah, that's what we need. More laws that says you can't. If we just had more laws that says you can't drive fast, everyone would be safe. Yeah, that's what we need. More laws. That fixes everything. Fucking idiots out there. Just crazy. Texas governor identifies suspect gunman and schoolmaster. 14 students. 18-year-old Salvador Ramos. Why didn't we have a picture of him? He's 18. If he was a juvenile and a white dude, we'd have his picture all over the freaking place. He's 18, an adult, and not one freaking picture released of this piece of shit. Not one Facebook post, not one nothing. Houston mayor. Let me see who else, if anyone else has this. 15 killed. Let's see. Let's see what the city's like. County seat, population's 15,000. Pretty small city. 15,000. Elevation is 909 feet. 7.62 square miles. Pretty small city. To put that in perspective, Sacramento is 950 square miles. This city is 7.6 square miles. Let's see. Population 16,000. Area code is 830. Huh. At least I know the little gang members now if they have 830 on them. Suspect. We got a picture of him. Kind of looks Asian. Don't say that, Rick. He's a white guy. Oh, maybe he's a white Hispanic. He'll be, who was that one guy that the media called white Hispanic? Here's what we know about 18-year-old shooter, who officials say killed his grandmother, 14 students, and one teacher. Looks like a nice kid. Why? I mean, what? Why is everybody being mean to him? It's the gun's fault. It's not even his fault. It's the gun's fault. I mean, that's what the liberals are saying. It's not his fault. It's the gun's fault. We need more laws against guns, not more laws against him, not tougher sentences, not lock their ass up and don't let them out when they use a gun to commit violence against somebody. No. We need to get the guns. That's the problem. Okay, I get it. 18-year-old acted as a lone wolf shooter. This wasn't a lone wolf. The cops chased his ass into a fucking school, let him go into school, and he was fucking a cornered fucking rat that fucking shot. And the cops let him because the cowards couldn't follow him or shoot him or chase his ass in because they were worried about officer safety because they're all fucking heroes. So they let him go into school and kill fucking 14 kids. 14 kids died because the cops were pussies. And tomorrow, people will be like, we need to support our police, and it's a dangerous job, and they're all heroes. These motherfucking cops let this kid go in and have time to shoot 14 kids. They're fucking pussies. All of them. Rick, you can't say that. You weren't there, baby. Well, I guess I can't say that because I really don't know what happened. All I know is they were chasing him, and the motherfucker ran into school with a gun, killed 14 people. I know that. I know no cop chased him in and stopped him before he killed. I know that. Officials say Ramos, uptown, 85 miles west. Officers say 2 officers were struck by gunfire, but were not seriously injured. They probably shot fucking each other. Notice how they worded that shit. 2 officers were also struck by gunfire. Didn't say the suspect shot 2 officers. Why didn't they say that? 2 officers were struck by gunfire and were not seriously injured. I bet the dumbasses shot themselves. Rick, why do you hate cops? A cop slept with your wife. That's why you hate them. Shut up. I hate unaccountable government, you fucking idiots. He said he had been shot and killed by authorities moments after the shooting, according to Texas governor. It's unclear what motive Ramos was. Hey, I know his motive. He knew he just killed his grandmother. Cops were chasing him. He was going to fucking prison. So he wanted to go out with a fucking bang. The students currently attending school were 2nd, 3rd, and 4th graders. Wow. But remember, it's not his fault. It's the gun. If there were more laws, he wouldn't have done that. If we had more laws, he wouldn't have done that. Keep remember that. Just keep remembering how freaking stupid that sounds. Let me go back to my comments. I've been neglecting my next to Applebee's. What? Rick is must see TV. We need a big fish in the moat journey to the west. What? Zimmerman is Hispanic Jew, not white. Stop fucking saying they're non-whites or whites fuckface. Wow, Ethan. Ethan's going to be the first guy blocked today. Everybody say goodbye to Ethan. Ethan, you don't know the rules here. You can come here and express your opinion and you can be upset, but you can't fucking call me names and act like and make it about me. You make it about the issue, but you make it about me and you get blocked. So bye-bye, Black Crow Feathers, Ethan Mack, because your ass just got blocked. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you. Bye-bye, Ethan. All right. Where are we at here? We need a sign that says shooting people prohibited. Yeah, that'll stop it. More signs. More signs and more laws. Did they just assume his gender? Ooh, nice. Nice. Question, Chickie. That's her name. I'm not being... Rick, you can't call a woman Chickie. That's her name. She got Chick at the end of her name. I just made it short because I don't know all the holla, gadula, at the beginning. So I just shortened it to Chick. Chickie. All right, where we at? I'll tell you why. Because it will be Whitey that stops them when the time comes. Why are you picking on Whitey, man? Isn't Whitey a bad term? I think you ought to say the W word, man. I'm a little offended by Whitey. You got to say the W word. Otherwise, I'm going to be able to like beat the shit out of you, freak out, and say I was triggered because it was racist. And then I can beat the shit out of you and it'll be okay. I'll burn down the fucking city and it'll be okay. And I'll call it a peaceful protest. How about that? 84 miles, 45 minutes in Texas. Had reverse revolution. Just got here. Where was that? In Texas. Down south by San Antonio. Probably shot each other. I think the cops did shoot each other because it didn't say the suspect shot him. And they would be saying that. Suspect shot 2 police officers while the officers were bravely pursuing him and trying to stop the horrific act. They were trying to save lives, even putting their lives in jeopardy. They were heroes. And then the FBI came, and then the big brown shark came, and the big red truck came, and everybody came, and we all did a great job because we're all government. And you pesky citizens just need to pay more taxes so we can have more government. I swear. Let's see. Ramos was gender confused. Is that coming out too? Was he it's a transgender Mexican? Are y'all guys just being mean, or is that like being reported? But Rick, he was young and he didn't know what he was doing. Of course, it wasn't his fault. It was the gun's fault. Sure would be nice if cops had physical fitness stand. Now, come on. You want women to freaking have to do push-ups? It's not fair. They have to work twice as hard to get half the pay. I'm so tired of hearing that. Wait till you see the 2 ponytail police in tomorrow's video. The one little cute blonde get tossed out of the car like a freaking bag of potatoes. It's pretty funny. It wasn't funny. I felt sorry for her, but I laughed. Let's see. Cops are such a bunch of cowards. Officer safety. Wonder when Biden and the government will go after La Raza. Oh, no, we can't do that. Mexican supremacy. Nope. La Raza, I think, means color first or brown first or brown people. I forgot La Raza. It's pretty freaking like Mexicans are supreme, but they won't say anything against it. There's actually, I think, congressmen that support La Raza, but that's okay. Meanwhile, a white guy, helps a white woman cross the street and he's a racist and, whatever. That an ID pick bomb. I don't know what that means. If they had well-trained ostriches. Allegedly, Ramos identified as an assault weapon. Apparently, the suspect is a trainee. Oh, shit, it is! Gender confused. Here we go. If we only had more bathrooms in school, he wouldn't have did this. See, it won't be his fault. It'll be the mean white people who didn't like transit. Wait, here it is. Trump supporters were anti-LGBT, LB, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, and made him feel bad. And that's why he did it. It's Trump's fault. And Putin was involved. Putin called Trump, and Trump called his supporters. And that's why this happened. And now we have dead children. We got to get the guns. I mean, you couldn't make this shit up if you were making a dumbass, stupid movie on the shit the left is going to be saying, and people will be believing it. Bet you he crossed the border. Are you saying he ate a Taco Bell? Look, ain't nothing wrong with a good taco. Taco Bell, I mean, when you're drunk, their tacos are pretty good. In Texas, I kind of like Taco Casa, but, whatever. Hello there, dead kids people. Oh, shit. That might be too soon. I shouldn't even laugh. I didn't laugh at that. I was thinking of something else. Sally, that was really kind of inappropriate and insensitive. And this is a serious channel about serious topics. And if we just had more gun control, we wouldn't have comments like this. Looks like he did take his meds. Yeah, we won't know what meds he's on. In my opinion, if the guy's got to let him run in school and they didn't follow, they should get the. I agree. I think that all the cops should be held responsible for that shit. George Zimmerman, Cell, don't go hunting. Dick Cheney shot somebody when he went hunting, didn't he? Didn't he shoot the vice president or somebody? Compton, please don't have any chillin', you cray-cray. What's a cray-cray? I know what chillin' is for children, but what's a cray-cray? What's a cray-cray? I got to keep up with all the new words. Is that near Kingsville, Texas? Almost went there last week. I don't know if it is near. Where's Kingsville's at? Let's see where Kingsville's at. See, I don't know where any place is in Texas. Kingsville, Texas. Oh, shit, it might be kind of close. Hang on, I got lost here. Okay, so here's Kingsville down by Corpus Christi, and here's the place where it happened. So if this is 85 miles, this is probably 100 miles or maybe 120. So maybe an hour or two south of there. Southeast is Kingsville. Manchurian on his way to doctor school, I'm sure. Well, he's in high school. So he got to graduate high school before he goes to doctor school. But I'm sure his parents going to say that she held him as a baby and said, I loved you, and he called her mama. I wonder what mom, has anybody interviewed mom? Because mom's going to be, she'll probably be like, I can't believe my son did that. He's a piece of shit. He should go to prison. Who thinks mom's going to say that? Raise your hand. Well, obviously you ain't been here too long. If you raise your hand, no damn way mom's saying that shit. He was a good kid. He's a good boy. He made a mistake. It's his meds. It's the teacher's fault. It's everybody's fault. It's not my kid. He was a good Johnny boy. Whatever. Freaking parents. Worst fucking witnesses in the world. He identified as a white male. That'll probably be his best defense. Maybe he committed suicide by cops claiming glory. That could be true too. It doesn't say the cops shot him. But you can't prove my belief is wrong. The belief in authority is brainwashed. Oh, yeah. Rick and Moki 2024. Legalized propaganda. Man, I'm telling you, man, it is. I don't think I've ever read the book or seen the movie 1984, but a lot of people are talking about it on the radio. And every time they talk about it, they read passages out of the book. And I'm like, that's freaking where we're at today. That dude was freaking predicting the future. So I don't know how many of y'all have read or watched 1984, but every time they quote that book, I'm like, holy shit, that sounds like today. You know what? Where was that comment? Fuck, I lost it, damn it. Here it is. I don't blame individuals, but 90% of shooters on antidepressants. You know what? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what they're on. If you go in and shoot unarmed, innocent people, especially children, you are a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck what meds you're on, what your background is, how many priests grabbed your pee-pee. I don't give a fuck. If you go in and kill freaking helpless, unarmed children, you are a low-life piece of shit that needs to be dead. All right? Not that I would encourage violence. Violence is never the answer, unless you're government, because government does violence to do everything. But if you're not government, violence is never the answer. Remember that. And if we gave up our guns, we'd have less violence, and we'd be safer. And the government would protect us. And it's for the children and public safety and national security. Okay. Did I cover all the bases? Didn't raise your hand. Justin's been around. He knows. Corn Pop is mom. Free Corn Pop. Dude, if you don't put a freaking link, I ain't freeing nobody. I bet Lester could have stopped him. Bullets and donut crumbs were flying. How many kids hit by cops. Again, will we know how many rounds the cops fired? How many rounds he fired? How many misses? How many hits? Who killed the children? Who hit the other cops? Will any reporter ask those questions? Raise your hand if you think we'll get the answers to all that. You're fucking idiots, you guys. Come on, people. Keep up. Ramos was on his way to library to study for school. Your tux is cute. 3 hours to Kingsville. Oh, so it's 3 hours? Oh, so it must be a little farther than 100 miles. What? Like 200 miles? Well, it depends on how fast you're driving. If you're going 80 miles an hour for 3 hours, it's farther than if you're going the speed limit. Who goes the speed limit in Texas? Fucking pussies. Fucking people from Oklahoma. That's who goes the speed limit in Texas. Motherfuckers come across the border from Oklahoma and they come down here and they go the fucking speed limit. That's the only people going to speed limit in Texas. Break up from Oklahoma. We don't all drive. Here we go. So I'll offend some fucking Oklahoma dude. Was hoarding all the pregnancy flight suits. Crazy is cray cray. Oh, okay. I thought I heard cray cray before. She's crazy. She's cray cray. Okay, thanks, truth teller. Freaking liar. I'm sure a mixture of races. Oh, of course. He will have done it because he's Hispanic, and all the calls to close the border has made him feel isolated, and he doesn't feel like America loves him. And because he's the LGBTQ 123, he didn't have his own bathroom, and it wasn't fair. And and we need more gun control. Well, we'll come up with all these excuses on why it was okay, and we need more gun control. And the cops were great. They were all heroes. Fuck. The shooter randomly tagged some Instagram user because her account name, when upside down, read "send nude." What? The shooter randomly tagged some Instagram user because her account name, when upside down read, when it was read upside down, I guess was "send nude." So if you turn "send nude" upside down, I guess that's what her account was. And he tagged her. What does that mean when you tag somebody? I don't know. If I have an Instagram account, I don't even know what the hell it is. The government wants non-whites I took to get heating help. The people behind the counter was asked by supervisor if my friend was Hispanic. They said no. My friend didn't get it. I don't get it. Cray K is local. Cray Cray. What do they call Paco Loco? Isn't that crazy chicken? Loco is crazy, right? And Hispanic or Spanish or Mexican, whatever. Loco. Paco Loco is crazy chicken or chicken crazy. Well, any of my Spanish people here, tell me what the hell that is. All my Spanish is just get your fucking hands up. Do you have any weapons? And don't move. That's the only Spanish I know. Let's see. Cray cray means crazy. Okay. Get the vaccine and you won't get shot. That'll be the new. If Biden said that would be fucking perfect. Biden comes on and goes, we want to announce that all the people that were shot didn't have their vaccine. And had they had their vaccine, the bullets would have magically bounced off them and they would have been okay because the vaccine is 100% effective and it saves people. And they just needed to get a booster. And that's why they didn't make it. And the death rate of COVID just jumped tonight by 15. And it's for the children. And we need to get the guns. It's the guns' fault. I mean, I will not watch him because it's just too damn frustrating to hear that idiot mumble. I don't keep stats. I read saved a lot of times, but you're free to look it up for yourself. That's what I remember reading if I was wrong. Oh, he's talking to Chris. Paco Loco. Yeah. Is that crazy chicken or chicken crazy? Isn't Polo Loco? Is Polo chicken? I think Polo is chicken. Puta ain't chicken. I know puta ain't chicken. I forgot what puta is, but I think I like it. I'm not sure. Let's see. 3 hours on Texas 2-lane back roads at 35. Oh, shit. I forgot. Yeah, if you're traveling back roads, that changes the time, too. I had a buddy. Where'd he go? A buddy came from, I forgot where he was from, some little small town. He came to California. He was working for me in the Air Force. And he goes, Sergeant Gore, he goes, man, it just seems odd to me here. He goes, why does everybody talk in time? And I go, talk in time? What are you talking about? He goes, Since I've been here, every time I ask somebody where something's at, they never say it's this many miles down the road. They always say it's 20 minutes or 15 minutes or 30 minutes. He goes, everybody talks in time around here. And I start laughing. I go, dude, because it doesn't matter how far it is. What matters is how long will it take to get there. Because it may be a mile away, but it may take you 30 minutes. It may be 5 miles away and take you 15 minutes. I said, that's why they talk in time, because it's more accurate. Where I'm from, we always tell everybody how far something is. I go, well, you ain't in fucking Kansas anymore, Toto, so step it up. All right, Texas and Kansas, Oklahoma sucks. Howdy. Kansas Owen breaks it down for blacks. Man, I like her. Not to mention she's easy on the eye. I like her. Tampon machines in men's restroom would have prevented, of course. But if you hold a tampon the wrong way, it could look like, man, that could be problems. I mean, tampons scare me when they're pointed at me, and I think it's a gun. Cops have killed a lot of people for pointing a tampon at them because it's just dangerous. And then if you get a tampon and you have a donut and you get cops together, and then the tampon ends up going in the donut, we got all kind of other problems going. It's just freaking crazy. Seems like Putin's fault. Alec Baldwin. How he had too much of the formula. Hey, that's another good question. How many boosters does this guy have? How many shots and how many boosters did he have? Was he fully 100% 14 booster protected? That reminds me of another story here. Damn, I'm an hour and 40 minutes. So my buddy Bob, his kid was going to Amsterdam. And when he told me this, I was like, dude, isn't Amsterdam like the freaking drug capital of the freaking world? He goes, yeah. I go, and you're sending your kid there? He goes, he wants to go there. He wants to see some museum or something. I don't know. Evidently, there's some sort of fancy art or something there. I don't know what he was going to see. But I was like, dude, if I was his age going to Amsterdam, I wouldn't be going for the drugs or the freaking museums. Don't they have women in windows in Amsterdam? And he goes, yeah, but he's with his sister, so he probably won't do that. Like, okay. So anyway, I digress. So his kid's going to Amsterdam, and his name, let's say, I'll just use my name. My name is Rick Gore, right? So that's my name. So his kid buys an airline ticket, gets his visa, and does all this shit. Well, somehow in one of the security checks, they put his name reversed. So instead of Rick Gore, they put Gore Rick. Pretty simple mistake. Not a big deal, right? They couldn't approve him through the security clearance because they said he changed his name. He had an alternative name. They couldn't fix it. He couldn't fly. They wouldn't let him fly. The tickets cost $1,400. They won't refund it. They gave him a fucking voucher and they canceled all his hotels, reservation, everything. He's just got fucked because the competent government switched his name backwards and they said his name didn't match and they couldn't let him fly. I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? He goes, yeah, and it was my motherfucking $1,400. I was like, fuck. Damn, that's a lot of money. But I digress. The government failures just add up every day. I mean, it's just, yeah, state, that's the problem. Became another person on corn chip. Apparently, police looking for a woman involved. Ooh, whoa, that's a good tip. Is that coming up? Damn, man, why ain't I getting all the good shit? Where's everybody finding out all this new shit? Texas shooter. Oh, I think I hear it raining. Oh, yeah, that rain's coming down. Fill up my pond. Water that grass. That's why I've been working like a mule cutting my grass all freaking week. I knew this rain was coming in. It rained all night. Now it's freaking pouring. All right, I forgot where I was at here. Robb Elementary, on May 24th, a mass shooting occurred at Robb Elementary School. 18-year-old Salvador Ramos, who crossed the border with fentanyl. Oh, I'm sorry. Salvador Ramos shot and killed 15 people. Of the people fatally shot by Ramos at the school, 14 were students and 1 was a teacher. Earlier that day, Ramos reportedly shot and killed his grandmother. Man, he's just an outstanding young man. I'm sure he was going to go far. Raise your hand if you think Ramos was a Trump supporter. Raise your hand. Yeah, you're a freaking idiot. All right, where are we at here? Active shooter. Active shooter. Boy, NBC's right on it. I think this shooting's like freaking 15 hours old now. NBC still reporting active shooter. That fear shit's really 14 children, a teacher at NPR. Let's see what NPR says. They're usually pretty fucking biased. See what lies they're talking about. 15 people injured. Speaking at press conference, governor said he believed he abandoned the vehicle and entered. See, it doesn't say he abandoned the vehicle because the cops were chasing him because he killed his grandmother. They've left that out. The governor said he believes he abandoned his vehicle and entered the school. Doesn't say if the cops let him enter with fucking guns. No, it doesn't say that. With a handgun and maybe a rifle, but said he has not been confirmed. Local news taken from overhead the scene shows a black truck, crashed into a ditch near the school. Truck was black. I'm surprised they let that in there. I'm surprised they didn't say a B truck, because we got to talk like Sesame Street in freaking letters. The B truck crashed into the ditch. The suspect allegedly shot his grandmother before entering school with approximately 600 students. The whole population is 16,000 and they got 600 students. Man, there's a lot of fucking motherfuckers in Texas. They'd be pumping out some kids. And that's just the elementary school. Shit. Students from the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade were enrolled, according to the school website. Thursday was going to be the last day of the school year. In a brief news conference, the shooting, Consolidated Independent School District police chief. So they have their own school police at the school. Okay, Consolidated Independent School District Police Chief Pete and Dodo confirmed some of the details offered by Abbott. He called the bloodshed a mass casualty incident. Wow, that chief's on the ball. He's pretty smart. Did not specify the number of dead. The chief also told reporters that the alleged gunman acted alone. Well, somebody just said they might be looking for a woman. Maybe the woman they're looking for is the dead grandma, because she got up. Early one morning, in the middle of the night, a dead grandma got up to fight. Back to back, she faced each other, drew her knives, and shot each other. A deaf policeman heard the noise and ran to see the two dead boys. If you don't believe the story I told, ask the blind man on the corner. He saw it all. The suspect did act alone doing this crime. He said during a brief statement, families are being notified and services, Memorial Hospital, 2 individuals were dead on arrival. 13 children were transported to the hospital, 2 of whom have been transferred to a facility in San Antonio, 80 miles away. A 66-year-old woman and a 10-year-old girl were also taken to the hospital. Hospital confirms 66-year-old is in critical condition. Was a teacher a 66-year-old? Is that what we're reading here? A teacher was a 66-year-old? Police department, suspect gunman was taken into custody at 1:06. See, again, he was taken into custody. He's dead. And they're not telling us where he shot himself or where the cops shot him. They're just saying he's in custody. What a bunch of scam to make people think the cops did a good job. The shooting at the school where 600 kids were enrolled began at 11:30 a.m. Went into lockdown, active shooter spread. Multiple law enforcement agencies, including Border Patrol, showed up. Wow. Border Patrol. Johnny on the spot. Can't protect the border. Can't stop people somehow hanging up fucking 200 miles north of the border at a school. Border Patrol shows up. Gee, more federal government. Amazing. But Rick, we don't have a standing federal army in the United States. No. We got fucking Border Patrol, NSA, TSA, fucking ABC, ATF, NSA, IRS, FBI, Secret Service, you name it. But we don't have a standing army. No. That would be against the Constitution. Student teachers were evacuated to Civic Center. President Biden ordered flags. Oh, ain't that nice? Order flags at half staff. Isn't he nice? The mass shooting just 10 days after the shooting at Top Supermarket in Buffalo. Yeah, where 10 people were killed. So now this is 14 people. So now we're going to have to talk about Buffalo, because it's not fair that more people were killed here. And now the people in Buffalo won't get their, 30 minutes in the sun. The K is silent in monkeypox. Moneypox. Oh, I get it. Hey, Chicky comes up with some pretty good little jokes. Takes me, I got to read them twice. She couldn't be cracking those jokes if we were drinking, because I'd be like, what? But if I read them twice when I sober, I get it. Get it? No E. Money. Box. Get it? Come on, people. I got to explain this shit to you. Obviously distraught over January 6th, not having enough money for surgery. Johnny Depp's wife taught him how to use a tampon to snort coke. Red light district. That kid wanted hookers and drugs. He used military weapons of war, super machine gun, AR. I haven't heard that he used the AR yet. Have they put that out yet? Boosters till you die. Boosters till you die. Chi-Town, 6 mass shooting in the last 3 weeks. Cops only caught 1 out of 6. Perfect. Perfect. Moneypox. Who just freaking texted me? Oh, that's Walter. I'll call him back. He did this because he was denied his bottom surgery and had PTSD. Really? Tampon covered in blood, cop. It's a knife. She stabbed. What the fuck is that comment? Anybody besides me don't know what the fuck he's talking about? I wish it would go full man. I know, me too. Was he knocked up? Yeah, he might have been pregnant. Or he might have ate a Twinkie. The Twinkie made him do it. Putin, tampons save lives. Hey, I got tampons in my horsey first aid kit in my horse trailer. If there's a wound or something, shove a tampon in it to help stop it. That's how you get monkeypox, Rick. How? With money? Then you get blood on your donut. What? YouTube sensor is kicking in 3, 2, 1. What's going on? At least you can plug a wound. See? It's a fuck fest. Central Florida police accountability. All police accountability needs to be done. If you don't like your kids, send them to public school. Yeah, because they're going to be brainwashed into being a non-critical thinking, dumbass liberal, voting for stupid shit, destroying the country, voting for their own demise. That's what liberalism is. Vote for your own death and destruction. Vote liberalism. We'll help you. More men C-section solve mass shootings. Biden shakes hands with shadows. Now I can't move to Oklahoma. You can move where you want. Just don't be a dumbass. What I heard Oklahoma is the cops up there don't give leeway. So if you're going 1 mile over, they'll write you a ticket. So people are used to going the speed limit in Oklahoma. When they cross over to Texas, you can go 10, 11, 12 miles over and, you know, not get pulled over because they're not quite as fucking anal as Oklahoma. So when they come here, the flow of traffic is already 5 or 10 over the speed limit, and you get some Oklahoma dumbass in the fast lane going to speed limit thinking they're still in Oklahoma. Here's a tip for you Oklahoma people. When you cross the fucking border that says entering Texan, you're no longer in motherfucking Oklahoma. Don't drive like you're in Oklahoma. I mean, it's not that hard. Rick, why are you always picking on Oklahoma? They're good people. Hurricanes are bad to them. Whatever. The only Spanish I know is show me your hands. Any weapons? I don't know how to say green card. I never asked for a green card. I didn't really give a shit about it. I just want to know if they had guns or knives or. I can hear Buddy now. Dad is live. He's talking about us. You're dismissive. I'm dismissive? Really? If I was dismissive, I'd dismiss your ass out of this live right now. So I'm not that dismissive because you're still here. Paulo is pronounced Pollo. Oh, yeah, Pollo Loco. Pollo. Pollo? Poi. Pollo. Is it Pollo or Pollo? Or Pollo? Come on, dude. You got to fucking tell me how to pronounce it better than that. Puta. See? 30 minutes. New firearm this past weekend. I thought I was being frivolous, but now I think it is an investment. 22 long Ruger Mark. I got a Ruger Mark IV. I gotta sell that sucker because I don't shoot it. Let's see. Obviously, there is a need for pest control. There's a video where no one would talk to Brandon because Obama was next to him. Brandon put his hand on Obama, and that didn't work either. Let's go, Brandon. Puta is where in Spanish? What? Puta? Puta. A puta? I thought puta was pussy. Pollo, loco, crazy chicken, and puts mean whore. What the fuck does that mean? El Palo Loco. Yeah, that's what it is. What is that? Taco Casa is taco home, right? Casa is home. Taco Casa is a taco home. I think that's what Taco Casa is. I used to ask La Casa, donde, what is it? Donde Casa? Where do you live? I think that's what it was. No se mueva. Don't move. Most times when I point my gun at them, they understand that no matter what language they speak. Crazy chicken is Paco Loco. Put is a bitch. Puta. Oh, is a puta a bitch? Puta. Puta. Puta is a bitch. What's... Is it... Is it puta? How do you say pussy in Spanish? El Paco Loco does translate literally to the crazy chicken. I never even thought of that. It looks like chicken skin if you shaved. Taco Loco. Taco Loco. Crazy? Taco crazy? Man, we're on the Mexican food tonight. Cray K became famous when the Kardashians sang it all the time. I've never watched Kardashians. I wouldn't even know what a Kardashian looked like. Actually, I think I saw a commercial and they have a new show coming out. And I was like, who the fuck are these people? Tastes like chicken. That's puta. How to say cancer in Spanish? El cancer. If you want to see a funny video, I did a video where my horse speaks several different languages. And because I was trying to make a point that the horse doesn't give a shit what you say. It's what you do. And these people are like, how do you teach your horse to pick up his leg when you tell him? I go, he understands all these languages. So I picked up his leg and I go, El Taco Paco Loco? And he'd pick up his leg and I go, see, he understands Spanish. I go, what was I saying for Asian food? Teriyaki chicken or something. I forgot what I did, but I was speaking all kind of crazy ass shit and my horse would pick up his foot, everything I said. And the point I was making was he don't give a shit what I say. He cares what I do. But a lot of people were like, man, he's smart. He speaks all his languages. I'm like, you're an idiot. Pronounce pollo or po-oyo or poi-o. Okay, that cleared it up. Thanks, Deborah. The WHO will claim violence, U.S. permanent. Yeah, fuck the WHO and fuck the federal government. How about that? Hire vets to guard school. Max boosters level 5. Paco Loco. What's up? All right, let me get down my new comment. You should let your horse talk to Joe Biden. I don't want him making my horse stupid. My horse don't want to fucking talk to a fucking idiot. Unless he's got carrots, then he would talk to him. Puta means whore. Yeah, puta. Is it pu? I thought it was puta. P-U-L-T-A. Puta. Puta. Is it puta? I've never heard it called puta. Puta? Put-a. Pa-uta. Pa-ta. Fuck. Fucking Spanish people not knowing how to fucking talk. I think it's an hour or so. Burger King is Spanish for Burger King. Damn long batana chachana kata. What the motherfucking rapidio probably means fast. Chunga. That may, I don't know what that means. Botana dem la is pretty much just pre-Spanish. You put law in front of everything, it's pretty much Spanish. I don't know what the hell he's saying. That's a good video. Horse is multilingual. Panocha sauce. Yum. Panocha? Are you talking about pico? Pico de gallo? Pico sauce? I love pico. Got a girl. I thought you were going live with Tuppy's mom. Wow. I was confused when I was looking at demographics of Texas. They include Hispanics as white. Then there was non-Hispanic white. Since when is Hispanic? I don't fucking keep up with all that bullshit. I always put fucking different things when they ask my fucking race anyway. Sometimes I'm American Indian, sometimes I'm Mexican, sometimes I'm black. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have cameras in schools. Where is the video? None of the cops that were chasing him had video cameras. Those crazy Amish. I know. Did you see the Amish? I'm working on a video where the Amish horse, the cop tried to cut off a horse because the Amish dude passed out because he was drunk. Panocho. Is pussy in Spanish? How do you say it? Panocho? Or panocha? Come on, man. You guys got to spell that out phonetically. What, I got to type shit out so I know how to spell it? Break it up for for me. When you put in this word, how the fuck do I know how it's pronounced? Is that pa-nocha or pana-cha? Pono-cha? Pano-cha? Punch-ha? Punch-ha? Is that, how the fuck do you say it? Motherfucker's trying to teach me Spanish fucking spelling a word. Puto. A great 5 asses makes what? Pinocha. Pinocha. Oh, is that pussy? Thank you, Cajun cowboy. That's what I'm talking about. Pinocha. Pinocha? Pinocha. Let me try to get my Spanish. Pinocha. I need some pinocha. I love me some pinocha. Pinocha. Oh, I need some pinocha. Look at that pinocha. Ooh. I can speak Spanish now. I'm bilingual and shit. Fucking liberals gonna shit their pants now. Think I'm fucking just a white dude speaking English. Putang is pussy. Oh shit. Cha-cha. That used to be a dance. Do the cha-cha. Spalingish. Gunshots sound the same in any language. El bango. El banga. El bango. I used to love when I told a Spanish guy car. I'd be like, they look at me and they give me this look and say something to me in Spanish. I don't know what the fuck they say. They look at me and they look at their car getting towed up and drive away. I'd be, adios, el cao. And they'd be like, what? I go, adios, el cao. Like, papelas is papers. I know that. That's not green. That's like your registration, driver's license. I'm going to pull them over. Papelas. Let's see. Ask Alec to speak to you in Spanish. Does Alexa speak in Spanish? Alexa, how do you say pussy in Spanish? She won't answer. Alexa, how do you say crazy chicken in Spanish?
I missed something. Can you say it again?
That's because you were interrupting me, you freaking big loudmouth nose. Wait until I finish the motherfucking question.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Alexa, how do you say crazy chicken in Spanish?
Crazy chicken in Spanish is pollo loco.
Pollo loco. Hey, that's pretty good. But she won't tell me how to say pussy. Type it into Google. It'll explain. Yeah, I know how to do Google Translate. I do know how to do that. Sometimes people will make comments in Russian or Spanish. I will copy it, put it in Google Translate, and then it'll tell me what they said. And if it's appropriate, I'll take the English version, copy it, and post the comment underneath so other people don't have to do that and they can read the comment. But sometimes they post in Russian, they're just being a dumbass saying something rude and stupid. And then when I get it, I just delete the comment. But whatever. All right, I got to get out of here. I'm at 2 hours and 3 minutes, and we ain't got no new knows. Does anybody know? Is classical English still spoken in the U.S.? No. I still got to find that freaking L.A. math exam or something. They told a kid, first say the word and then use it in a sentence. And it was a Rolex watch. And the guy goes, Rolex. He goes, okay, now say it in a sentence. Or no, it was Israel. It was like, say a word and use it in a sentence. And the guy goes, Israel. And the guy goes, Israel. Okay, use it in a sentence. My friend bought a Rolex on a street. And I said, Israel? I love that joke. Here comes all the Jew comments. Watch all these people. Rick, it's the Jews' fault. Here we go. I got to get out of here. All right. 5010 Huck. Alexa, translate to English. 5010 hole. Alexa, translate from English to French. Do it. Alexa, translate from English to French. 5010 hole.
5010 in French is 50-10.
Say, Alexa, repeat.
Sorry, There is nothing to repeat.
You just said something, you freaking dummy. Go make me a sandwich, you dumb freaking no listening. All right, I got to get out of here. Y'all have a good one. I'm sure we'll get more information on this. If there's some really good shit in video where the cops let them go in there, we'll see. Rick, cut out the anti-Semitism. Really? Really, dude? Shut the fuck up. Hey, Sugar Britches, goodbye. Everybody say bye to Sugar Britches. Yo, Sugar Britches, we'll see you later. Enjoy the live. All right. Paco Loco, remember transgender. Bye. All right. See y'all. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. We'll see if YouTube allows this one to stay up. Ain't no damn telling. All right. I'm out.